Hello friends and welcome back to Smooth Magic, your home on YouTube for all the chillest booster box openings. And today we have a Zendikar Rising set booster box here. This is a real exciting product featuring cards from the list that you can pull. And as far as I know, that's really where the excitement is going to be coming in. So this is basically a standard booster box, but they have potential for a couple more rares, and then of course cards from the list. And those list cards can range from bulk stuff to some actually pretty cool stuff. I think one of the cards is a Renin 6 from the old Modern Horizons. It's not that old. The year-old Modern Horizons set. And of course we got ourselves a Expedition box topper. This does come in 24 packs, I believe. And, you know, according to this, it's a 12 card booster. So let's jump in here. We've certainly been opening up a lot of the collector's boosters, but it's kind of cool to take a step back and look at what's going on in some of the other products. So again, like the Modern Horizons, this is, I believe, the second set to include the art cards here. And you can get two variants. They've got the normal ones here, and then they've got a gold stamped artist signature. It's kind of cool. We're going to set that over here. We're going to set that there. Put those there. And of course there's going to be a lot of commons and uncommons to kind of filter through here. So we'll jump through all that. Of course you can get the showcase stuff here. Non-foil, of course. The collectors is where you get the foil. Alright, so starting off with a Crag Plate Baloth and a nice Lotus Cobra. Very good. Cleric of the Chilled Depths is like you get like a little ancillary card there. And then, so this is either going to be a token, a little card rule book thing, card, I don't know. Royale. It's a little mini game there. It's basically, it's sort of like, these mini games are sort of like the old Flip It, what do they call it? It's basically you and a buddy take a... Oh, geez. You and your buddy take a booster pack and you, like, flip all the cards upside down, and then you take turns cutting them until you find the rare. I think your buddy picks up one, and then you cut one, and then your buddy picks up another one. Whoever finds the rare first wins, and hopefully you don't cut the rare. Rip it or flip it. That's what it is. That's what it's called. Just a little bit of competitive... fun in opening up booster packs there. Kazandu Mammoth. Another Lotus Cobra. Not bad. Synchronized Spellcraft. And a token. Yeah, we'll stick tokens there. So I believe these... Ooh, that's a really cool art there. I believe these packs can actually have the full art or extended art rares. Of course, you're not going to be able to get the extended art foil that I've seen, at least. We got a Felidar Retreat and a Skyclave Plunder. Oh, so here is our very first card from the list, and it looks like this is Magic Origins, I believe. And some of these can be deceptively pricey, which is actually really cool. You know, I mentioned the Renin 6. I think there's also a Cryptic Tutor. I think that's another great one that I've seen. Oh, this one's interesting. So this doesn't have an artist signature, but it has like a little foil stamp there. I wonder if actually don't know if that one's one of the better ones. If the foil stamp acts as like a artist signature or something like that. So. So yeah, apparently these set boxes are what Wizards recommends. Like, hey, if you just want to open up a bunch of cards, these are the things to open up. The draft boosters, those are for drafting. Backclave Shade, a Tormenting Voice, and a Get to Know Your Boosters. Yeah, so you see here you can get up to 4 rares on this set booster here, guaranteed foil. Little plant token. And at about $100, it's not too bad. You're really looking for, you know, a nice expedition in the box topper and a good pull from one of the list cards. That's where you're gonna recoup most of your costs. With the collector's boosters out, they've really driven down the price of the majority of these cards. So it's pretty rare that you're gonna pull something that really offsets your costs there. Master of Winds, again, this isn't going to offset any cost. Blackfield Hazard. And a little token telling us how to attack and block. Not even going to keep that on the table here. So yeah, looking at the prices of the expeditions, they've really cratered in price. It seems like there's a couple... like the Misty Rainforest has actually gone up in price, but the majority of the other, especially the non-fetch lands, those are really lowered in value. And this is really the second wave of Zendikar Rising to come out. Got a Grakmaw. It's a great limited card. One thing to note, and I wanted to call that out at the beginning of this, but I forgot. All of the set booster boxes I actually received in the second wave of printing do not have the Wizards wrap around it. But I do know they are legitimate, so word to the wise, there are boxes that will be floating around the market which are legitimate, which do not have the Wizards wrap. It's kind of an unfortunate situation for buyers, and really kind of shows the lack of care Wizards has put into some of their products lately. It's really kind of sad here. All right, here we got Beck and Call. I believe this is Dragon's Maze? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Some of these sets. So, again, I played a lot as a kid, so I really understand like the Mirage and Revised era, and then I kind of came back around the Guilds time. So there's a bunch of sets that I'm not quite familiar with there. All right, we got a Tabarax, Hope's Demise. We still have not gotten any mythics yet. We're looking for one of those. And then this is the Latchkey Fairy. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what set that is. And of course, those list cards can be pulled at different rarities. You know, obviously that's a common there. But I have pulled off camera. I have pulled a mythic from Eldritch Moon. Actually, it was really kind of cool. Like a big spider thing. Got that Shatter Skull Charger here. And another rare, the Yasharn in Placeable Earth. And we got a little token. So one thing that I've noticed, and it's kind of an artifact of how I open cards, is I always open them like this, right? And if you see a magic card, so if you see the magic backing here, it's most likely going to be a card from the list. But if you see a token, then obviously it's not. So kind of a shortcut, a little cheating there. Got a foil island. I believe that's our very first foil land we've pulled. The Rune Crab, this is holding in value pretty well. Everyone likes those mill decks. Glass Pole Mimic. Okay, we're almost done with the first third of the pack, or the box. I probably should pick this up a little bit. Try to tear through this a little bit faster. I guess I'm so used to opening the, the collector's boxes. It's only 12 packs, but this is much, well, double, I guess. More used to kind of taking your time there. I got another Grakmaw. Here's our first rare, our first mythic, Ancient Greenworn, which is actually a pretty solid one. Put this off to the side there. Make room for the tokens. There we are. Okay, I got another little art card. We have not got one of the signed ones. Again, I'm not sure if that stamped one that we got is considered the signed one, but everyone's talking about the future of Magic, Bright Climb Pathway, and the thought of... wrong way. So we're into the second third of the box. Everyone's thinking about, like, are they going to start doing individually numbered cards, you know? Will I pull I think it's a Tazari, Beacon of Unity. Will I pull one of those and will it be numbered, 1 of 100? Special artwork. People are really just looking at the baseball card market to really understand, like, what are routes they could go. Oh, I actually completely missed the rare on-do inversion. And so yeah, I do suspect that we'll see stuff like that where they'll have limited artworks, 1 of 100 in a set, individually numbered. As Wizards continues to try to bling out their cards as much as possible, keep things, new and exciting. Got another Tabarex. We've got a bunch of duplication. A Roiling Vortex. Okay, a little mini game. I'm gonna set these off to the side. Yeah, so again, I'm not sold on this whole set booster experience. I think the list is a real exciting thing to add, but I'm not feeling like these are super exciting or heavy hitting, or even pulling 2 rares. It doesn't even feel, especially after some double masters, which admittedly was more expensive. Soul Shatter. I'm not feeling the excitement that I think they want you to. All right, here's a cool little one. Ground Breaker. It looks like that's a mythic. No, I think that's a rare. What's the year that it says there? 1993 to 207. And this, I am no idea what set this is. I'll have to look that one up. For some reason, I'm thinking World Wake or something. That's the name that comes to mind. I don't know if that's anywhere near. Oops. All right. Okay. Geez, we're about 14 minutes in. This is gonna be a long video. Well, the first time we dig into a new product, it always kind of is. Once we get a sense of it, feel it out. Kazandu Mammoth, we are much faster. And then Anissa of the Shadowed Boughs. It's our second mythic, and that's a nice foil there. In previous sets, that might have been worth a good 30, 40 bucks. That one, probably worth, I don't know, 5. If we're lucky. Alright, so now we got the rhythm down. I like this. Astute Swarm, we got the showcase version of that. And now we're just going to tear through these packs much quicker. Flipping through the uncommons and commons to the Bright Climb Pathway. A Seagate Restoration, that's our third mythic. Chilling Trap. And a little token there. So you look at this, so you can see this is most likely going to be a card from the list. And here we go. This is our very first signed stamped card. That actually looks pretty cool. Let's see, is it... It feels like it may be slightly... No, I don't think it's embossed. I think it's actually in the... Yeah, I think it's just printed on the card. No embossing on that signature there. To kind of give that depth. You run your finger across it. Alright, now again, you're technically allowed to get 4 rares. I have only got up to 3. So we got a Lithoform Engine for a 4th mythic. And a Blight Sickle. This is Shadow Moor. Don't believe that one's worth anything. Okay. Nice little art card. Maul the Skyclaves, Spoils of Adventures, and a token. Hey, there's a Lotus Cobra. Pretty cool. And this looks like... Is that the showcase? No, I think that's the normal one. And a Shaya, Soul of the Wild, a pretty solid mythic pull there. I'm going to organize these a little bit. Okay. And then learn how to play Magic with the Insect card. So far we pulled 5 mythics. That's pretty good. I'm not actually sure what the expected mythic pull rate is on the set boosters here. If 5, because 5 for a normal booster box would be pretty good. It would be slightly above average. Zagreus. Feed the Swarm. And a Fellwar Stone. Not sure which set this is on. Yeah, don't recognize that symbol. Alright, we are finishing up our second third of the box. Do we have anything there? Nope. Skyclave Relic. A Deliberate. Alright, moving into the final third. Thank you for sticking around with us, folks, as we try to learn this product. Understand what's it all about? What's this whole set booster all about? I don't know, do you folks think that you'll pick up some in the future sets? Obviously, Commander, they're not having any sort of set booster. But I think it's very possible that we have the... I want to say Isengard? Is that the name of the Viking set coming out? Very possible that will have set boosters. I don't believe they've announced anything on that quite yet. Confounding Conundrum. The other thing that'll be really interesting to think about and see what they end up doing is, do the cards of the list rotate in and out? Or will they continuously use the same list, or will they add to them? Legion Angel. And a Shatter Skull Charger. Ooh, and a third rare. It's the foil Kargan Intimidator. Yeah, so do they just keep adding more cards to the list, or do they retire ones from the list and then bring others in to replace? Interesting to see what they do there. Got the Needle Verge Pathway. Again, this is our first extended art, non-foil of course, but I think you get one of these per That's at least my observations is one of those per box. And a Sky Hussar? I think this is a Dissension. I think that's what that set is. Alright, we got 3 packs left. The set booster. Good set, good amount of mythics here. Not unhappy with that at all. I don't know that we pulled a big hitter from the list. Again, these are cards, you almost kind of have to look at them individually because there's about 300 of them. And who knows what the prices could be. Ooh, I love the old artwork. This is Marcadian Masks, the Hammer Mage. Huh. This seems like an amazing hate deck for those EDH artifacts. Yeah, that seems like that actually could be something there, the Hammer Mage. You know, trying to take on one of the old Ugin artifact commander decks. Or who knows? You know, I'm terrible about estimating prices with when I look at a card, I'm like, that seems good. And that card is worth 50 cents. Or a Skyclave, a Risen Riptide. Alright folks, this is our very last pack. Oh, but then we also have our little box topper here to help spice things up a little bit. We hope that you've enjoyed hanging out with us today on Smooth Magic and that you stop in again from time to time and check out some of the other box openings we've got. I always try to make this a fun, calm, relaxing place for you to hang out. Inscription of Ruin. Cleansing Water and Fire. This is actually surprisingly holds some value. A foil common, but yeah, people love that. Alright. And as we come into the close, I want to wish you all, as always, to have a smooth day. Once I open this up, oh, it's a Celestial Colonnade. Yeah, that's a sad, sad pull. All right, folks, thank you so much. See you on the next video.